Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about sucking in your belly. Sucking in the belly is one habit that most of us developed as teenagers. Body image and wearing a cloth and it doesn't fit well, and then you're told to suck in your belly, and if you do it long enough your body gets used to it. And that is what we all did. We sucked in our bellies, and over time you don't even know when you're doing it. It's like you've wired your brain and wired your body to automatically suck in your belly. How does this matter to us as moms and as people trying to heal diastasis recti? There's a normal breathing pattern of the body. When you inhale, everywhere is supposed to expand, relax. Your pelvic floor is supposed to relax. And when you exhale, your tummy is supposed to come together and in, and your pelvic floor is supposed to come up with your tummy. That is the normal breathing pattern. But when you suck in your belly, I'm adding it with a breath because I'm already used to the right way of breathing. When you suck in your tummy, see what happens. You suck in your tummy, this is what happens to your pelvic floor. It puts pressure on your pelvic floor. So for several years that you've always sucked in your tummy, you've always put pressure on your pelvic floor. And you might not have had any symptoms or any issues because you did not put maybe any other unnecessary stress on the pelvic floor. But when you get pregnant and give birth, the stress of the growing baby on the pelvic floor, plus the stress as the baby passes through the birth canal, and even for moms that had a cesarean section, when you get stitches, it tends to make your pelvic floor tighter. And a tight pelvic floor, a loose pelvic floor, they are all weak. A tight muscle and a loose muscle, they are all weak muscle. So tighter does not mean stronger. So whether you have a tight pelvic floor or a loose pelvic floor, they are both weak muscles. A normal muscle is supposed to contract and expand freely. So what does this mean for diastasis recti? For you to heal diastasis recti, you need to have a good pelvic floor health, because as you breathe, your pelvic floor is supposed to synchronize with your belly to be able to bring everything together. So if you already have a bad habit of doing things the opposite way, then it disrupts your body's normal coordination and you're putting unnecessary pressure on the pelvic floor. And now that you've carried pregnancies and given birth, you might notice that you have incontinence issues. You leak when you cough or sneeze or jump or do high impact activities. Or for some people, they already have organ prolapse. So this is one habit that we need to stop. And as a mom trying to heal from diastasis recti, you already have like enough pressure from the pregnancy and childbirth. And if you continue to suck in your belly, you are not healing your body at all. You're putting more and more damage on your body. And even if you're not seeing the effects now, when you get older and your muscles tend to weaken, that's when people notice that, they're not having incontinence issues or they now have organ prolapse. So as a mom trying to heal from diastasis recti, one habit you need to be conscious of and try to stop is sucking in your belly, because you can see it puts continuous pressure on your pelvic floor. It puts continuous pressure and it's interrupting your healing of your abdomen. In most of my videos, you will notice that I might not speak a lot. We will get to the abdomen and but I might not speak a lot about the abdomen for now, because diastasis is a whole body issue. We need to address other surrounding issues before we even come to the tummy. So today is about the pelvic floor, and it's about sucking in your tummy and how it affects your pelvic floor and how it's affecting your healing from diastasis. So what do I do if I already notice that I suck in my tummy all the time? We do what we call body mapping. In summary, it's being aware of your body. So when you notice you're sucking in your belly, you release, you relax, you inhale and relax your body. Whenever you notice you're sucking in, inhale and relax your body. And when you do this over time, you retrain your brain to stop sucking in the belly and learn to release. This is one of our first steps to healing diastasis. See you in my next video. Bye.